Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to talk about top loser stocks today and which one can be a good investment. Let's get started. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, press notification bell, take your seat, coffee or tea and let's get started. Okay, the first one is Cero. Let's check out the price chart, but here Cero Therapeutics, it means maybe nonsense for investing, but let's check out first. What we can see, this is Cero Therapeutics and the price chart, it looks like bullshit that here there is no accumulation, here just crush, 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 and one moment there is pump, but again this stock is not making sense to invest. Yes, maybe one time or few time you can get a pump and you need to sell, of course, because in long term this is losing stock, and I don't like the stocks like this because in long term you cannot earn too much profit. Or maybe yes, you can earn something of this profit, like here, like 100% or 166%. But again, if you are buying, for example, in the process of crash, you need to buy again after crash minus 50% or 60%, and even you need to wait again here minus 55 already, here minus 70%. So you need to continue invest. For example, you invest here and it price crash here, you continue invest here, again it's crashed, maybe you skip investing or you continue investing in this diapason, and when pump is happening you need to sell, of course, and not wait the price will go high. So this is high risk stock. You can see squeeze up and then sell, here squeeze up and then again going to sell. So that is not making sense to investing generally. I don't like this. Let's see the second one, NEGG. Here is NEG, and of course there is no making sense to buy right now because NEG is locally on the high. By the way, we can see here is already plus 200%, and by the way this stock is crushing. Generally now is not good time for investing. So let's see the full chart of this stock. It looks like this. By the way, now skip for investing, go to the number 3 here, FRHC. Wow, 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 this is Freedom Holding Corporation. This is Freedom Finance, the broker, and by the way, Freedom Binance is a platform, the broker that you can buy stocks and also bonds. By the way, here is crash like maybe 20% or 25. Here is 23% crash. Generally this stock is not crashed too much, but let's see, here crash 32%. If I take here, let's see the crash, how much percent crash. Let's take measurement once again. There is crash around 45%. So if I go to the beginning, here is no crash absolutely. So by the way, if you want, you can buy in the process of crash, but by the way, I'm not buying this stock because anyways minus 23% is not crash for me generally. It's better to wait, for example, minus 45%, here $101, and then think about investing this stock. Maybe the price to here will not hit to $100, and maybe after this it can go high, but I think anyways price can crash here $112. And how much crash will be? Minus 38%. So I'm not going to rush to buy this stock. By the way, if the price from here will return to $183, you will have 30% of profit. But by the way, I generally invest in stocks to wait, for example, 300% of profit, maybe 500, 1000, 2000% of profit, but not for 30% of profit. Here is number 4, Transmedics Group. Let's see. So if I take in daily time frame, we can see Transmedics also on the high, and I don't recommend to buy. It is not making sense right now. So don't rush, guys. Now let's skip from investment. We not need this stock. Go down. This one. Exit Service Holdings. This stock is also on the high, and that's why I am not recommend to buy this stock. By the way, here is already 78% expensive, on the high 104%, and if I talk about crash, so it's minus 12%, and that's not crash for me. Another one, Trip.com Group Limited. Let's check out the price. Trip.com is also too late to buy, but let's see the history. First crash here 2008, and that's minus 69% of crash. Another crash here happens in 2011, and there is crash around minus 70%. Here if I check, uh, let's see, this crash it's minus 69% again, once again. But if I check out the crash here, let's see, minus 24%. That is not crash for me. So I think maybe this stock will continue growing after a while. The crash can be started, or maybe the stock can crash again here to minus 50%. I don't know actually, but I'm not going to rush to invest in this stock. So this stock is also skipping from investment. Go forward. Here is BK Holdings. K Holdings, let's check out. About K Holdings, it looks like attractive. I like this. So by the way, let's see how much discount from this point, from the all-time high. It's minus 76%. So by the way, if I zoom in, by the way, let's see how much percent is expensive from this point. It's 100%. So it's 2 times expensive than lowest point. If I take from here in average point, it's expensive around 31%, by the way. And if I take from this local high, it's a discount around minus 27%. So if you never invested in the stock yet, I recommend you can buy in current price. But you need to be ready if price will crash and come here minus 22%. You need to buy again to do dollar cost average. So, or even here, of course, you need to buy it again. If you are ready for it, then you can invest right now. If not, then you can skip or wait. Maybe price will crash here and you need to buy, of course. By the way, that's it about this stock. I recommend to buy, by the way, in current one, and also be ready to the crash. What if you buy in current price and price will come here? You will have here 300% of profit, and it's 4 times of profit, so that's not bad for stocks, by the way. So I like K Holdings, by the way. Go another one, BBF Energy. One moment I want to say about this stock. Here we can see there is accumulation. This all things here you can see this is accumulation. So in my opinion, this stock is must be in your portfolio, must have. Here volumes are pretty high. Here also volume are pretty high. So that's why I recommend to include this stock in your portfolio. About PBF Energy. So we can see the price chart. That looks nice. But anyways, here we can see green line, and it's already expensive from lowest point here around 70%. um, there is grid, and I am not buying in the process of grid. By the way, maybe the correction can be happen. I don't know actually. If price will come here at $18 or even 16, you can buy this stock. Let's see here. Let's measure how much correction happens. Here maximum 22%, and if I take from here around minus 22%, it can be like here. So by the way, at 19 or $20 you can buy, or by the way you can also not wait and buy in current price, by the way. And let's measure how much profit will be if you buy right now in current price, and the price will hit here. It will be 159%. But what if you buy here at 16, for example? It will be almost 300% of profit. So that's why I recommend to buy here instead of buying here in current price. That's it about this stock. And now the next one is Concentrix Corporation. So Concentrix Corporation is dividend stock, by the way, and let's see how much discount from the highest point. If we check out here, it's minus 74%. If I check out the lowest point here, minus 80%. What can I say right now? Okay, let's zoom in and let's see the price chart here. um I think it's better to wait for correction. Let's see how much correction happens here. Minus 26%. If I take from here, minus 32%. Okay, by the way, let's take the average like minus 25% or 20%. Minus 25, and it's like here like $43, and I would recommend to buy at 43 or even 45 in this diapason. You can buy this stock at 44, maybe go down like 40 42 here. So it's good diapason to buy the stock. That's it, and let's see how much will grow if you buy in current price and if you buy in yellow zone when I mentioned. Okay, let's take from $54, and here is 277%. And if you buy in this diapason like $43, 44, it will be around 366%. And if you take from this lowest point, it will be around 430%. By the way, if you want to buy, and if you afraid to miss this entry point and maybe the price can go high, you can buy right now in current price and make sure that you are ready to buy in the case of scenario crash. So that's my recommendation to you about this stock. This stock looks too good and you can invest in this. The Allstate Corporation. The price looks almost $200 per share. I think it's too expensive, but let's see the price chart first. Yes, this stock looks too expensive. If I take from here, it's already expensive 114%. This is low volatile stock. This stock price is moving slowly. That's it, only minus 8% of crash. This is not crash, and I don't recommend this stock, by the way. By the way, this is low volatile stock looks like, but if I see here in March 2020, there is a crash around 48%. So wait for minimum minus 50% or 48% of crash and you can buy. Maybe here minus 35% and you can buy in this point, for example, if you want. But this is low volatile stock and I am not buying this stock because this stock is not aggressive for me. Here go to Zoetics. Zoetics Inc. with $155. What about Zoetics? We can see long time of growing since 2014, and it's already grow generally globally 689%, and right now there is 396%. We can say maybe this is accumulation, and after this accumulation price can go high. And this stock, by the way, it's dividend stock. It's minus 36% discount from the all-time high. By the way, if you want you can invest, but I prefer to not invest in the stocks. By the way, let's see the market cap. Some financials, like, let's come here. Let's see, market cap is 69 billion. So this is large company, dividend yield 1.24%. Here let's see, net income is 2.52 billion. Revenue here 9.29 billion dollar. If I see the annual revenue, it is growing, by the way. About quarterly, here we can see like this. Go down here by source of businesses, it's different sources. Pain and sedation, anti-infectives, dermatology, vacancies, uh, parasitics, parasitics. Anyways, here other non pharmaceutics, medicated feed additives, animal health diagnostics, other pharmaceutics. Anyways, by country where it's distributed, it's global generally. Here we can see other developed markets, other emerging markets. It's not the, it's said nothing for me. Other, again, United States 54%. Here Germany, okay, it's understandable. China, okay. Canada, also okay. United Kingdom, also okay. Australia, also. Brazil, also good. So, but all this information, it's unknown. So, by the way, here the debt level. So debt level, they are going to reduce the debt level. So by the way, you can invest. This is low risk company, and this is small volatile company. This is not aggressive company, by the way, and you can invest for long term. But I like and prefer to invest in aggressive investment stocks with high volatile stock, like for example here is Beke. Beke is one of the aggressive stocks that I have seen in this and the first place, but this first I don't recommend. First one is no sense absolutely. Okay, what left here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's check out Halliburton company. Halliburton. Halliburton, we can see globally. This is too old company and it exists long years. Here we can see generally the price chart looks like this. What can I say? Let's see. Minus 90%. Momentum again. Minus 90. Yes, really, it's minus 90%. Here, right now, there is minus 47%, minus 70% from all-time high. So you can invest, but you need to be ready to wait long time to see growing. You are buying here, for example, and make sure that you are ready to buy in the case of scenario of crash minus 70%. Here can be 71, 47%. So there is a location that price can crash. Maybe after this point it can start growing. I don't know, I cannot guess what is the next move of this stock, but this stock is exists and you can get profit. Of course you can get profit, but it's only the question of time. Are you patient or not to wait and be patient to get profit? So you are buying here, for example, after within 2 year or 1 year price crashing, you are buying here again. Again, this stock price, for example, crashing or not crashing and going up here. And for example, you are selling here at 67, $68. So that's it. You are buying here. If price start growing, you are not buying already. You already bought cheaper price, of course. If price coming down, you need to buy and do your dollar cost average. That's simple. Generally, how much profit we can take from this stock, for example, if you invested here, for example, at this price, looks like, let's see how much profit, 325%, and it takes here 1994, and here is 1997. So 3 years and profit like that. By the way, if I see previous highs, other highs are higher than previous high. So if I see the difference between all-time highs, again I am losing the measurement, I don't know why. I taking the measurement. Let's measure the difference between this high and this high. It's 49%. Okay, move forward and let's see. The difference between 2008 2014. Here is different like 34%. By the way, in 2021 there is less profit and difference is minus 42%. By the way, let's measure the profit from this point in average, for example, plus 35% is coming to the close to $100. So if price will come $100 from this current point, let's measure your profit. It's 335%, and in my opinion that is realistic within 3, 4 or 5 years maybe. If you buy in the case of scenario crash like from this point at $10, you will have x10 profit. Of course, if price come here, you will have 9 time or 10 time or 8 time profit. Look on this. Yes, close to 100%. You have 867% of profit. So this stock is long term for investment. Okay, let's see, this stock is also paying dividends. If I open the daily time frame, we can see they are paying dividend, by the way. If I open financials, let's see financials. Market cap $19 billion, dividend yield here close to 3%. Employers, they have 48,000 people, founded 1919. Come down here, we can see revenue, net income like this. Go down here, performance, revenue in annual one, it's growing. Okay, good. By source of business, what is the income source of this company? First one is drilling and evaluation, 42%. Another one is completion and production 57%. So where is distributed? Of course, United States 40%, here Middle East and Asia 26%, Latin America 18%, Europe, Africa, Commonwealth and of independent states 13%, and here North America. So I think this stock is pretty good stock for investment. About dividend history, they paid dividend anyways, and dividend increases, that's pretty good. About financial health, what can I say? They are reducing the debt level that we can see here. You can see 8.77 in 2024, here 8.84, 9.08, 10 billion, close to 11 billion. About quarterly, what we can see, 879, 873, 870, 877. Yes, here they increase little bit, and here they reduce 857. If I compare from here, it's they reduce the debt level. That's pretty good in long term, short term. About financial position analysis for quarterly, about annual. So that's good stock, and I recommend you can invest. And please look this stock only for long term. This is not speculative stock. So you are investing, you are getting dividend, and they are paying dividend maybe quarterly. Let's see again, one day, and we can see here, for example, 2024, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's quarterly from 2023, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it means they are paying dividend quarterly. Okay, that's it about this company. Hope that this is helpful for you, this video. Okay, here PBA. Let's check out the price of PBA. And let's see the price, $36. By the way, this stock is also dividend stock, but for investment, let's see more. So this is not crash for me, because globally this stock can crash like minus 62%. Number one. Number two, here is crash like, let's see, minus 74%, minus 30%, but this is not crash for me. So that's why the reason that I'm not recommend to buy. So it's better to wait crash like minus 50% for minimum, or even minus 68%, minus 62%, like here $16. Okay, the first point here for investment, like this one. Another point like here. I cannot take the tool, I don't know why. Let's measure it again. For example, 70%. Okay, here. These points are realistic to see the crash, and you can begin investing at 23 and make sure that you are ready after you're investing at this price to buy if price will crash here and crash here, and you will have a profit. But now just only follow this stock, and let's see the perfect moment of crash, and you need to catch it and buy, because this stock is recovering so quickly, and you need to buy in the process of crashing, not process of growing. So that's simple about this stock. Go for. Okay, and also this stock is paying dividend again, 1, 2, 3, 4 quarterly paying dividend. Okay, here Globe, and the last one is PGR. Let's see Globe. Wow, wow, wow. Let's see the weekly time frame. Wow, this stock crashed to this point, March 2020. By the way, it's crashed minus 73%. And what I can say about this stock, if I open the 4 hourly time frame, here is gap available, and that's pretty good in my opinion for investment. This gap, I think they can close, and there is gap like this gap also can be closed, and now is a good price. Yes, the price can continue crash, but by the way, you can place your first order in current price, and if price come here, oh, this is not profit generally too much, like 36% here or maybe 50%. If price come here, it will be 110%, and here 155%. If that profit can be enough for you, okay, you can invest and wait for long term to have a profit. That's it about this stock. So this stock can be good investment if you prefer to see profit like 100%. Let's see the last one for today about Bridger. So it's growing without stopping, and I am not investing here. Already 2000% of profit from 2012 till now. It's 2000%, and this stock is not crashing too deep. Anyways, this stock is not going to crash generally too much, but let's see here the previous history of crash, like 26, 24, here 2005, and here is minus 66%. So it's crashed pretty good, minus 60%. Here let's see how much crashed generally. It crashed minus 72%. So about now in March 2020, there is no crash, but let's see how much percent. If I measure this one, minus 28%, that is not crash for me. And even right now, it's better to wait. If price will crash minus 50% or 70%, then you can buy. But by the way, I am not investing in this stock. Okay, it's better to buy here at minus 50% of discount, like here. Again, I need to take the tool once again, put on here momentum. I made a mistake. It will be here like momentum. I want to measure again what's going on with tool. Yes, here is a level, and I think price can crash here. That can be realistic, or even here. So let's make the point like here. Okay guys, thanks for watching. If you find my video helpful, then like my video, share with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel to support my channel. Which stock to you did like from this video? Please let me know in comments. Which stock is your favorite? Maybe after my video some of the stock become your favorite. Please let me know, and I will also answer your comments. Okay, and I have Telegram channel of investing in crypto and stock market. My thought, my podcast, you can find out in my Telegram channel. You can join, link down below. Alright guys, see you in the next video, and bye bye. Of course, this video is too long, but hope that this video is helpful for you.